Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Bethany. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that red subscribe button. I would love to have you a part of my family. I have a 6-month-old baby girl, and this is going to be her first Christmas. So I'm super excited to be decorating for Christmas this weekend. This did take me a total of 2 days, so you will see me in multiple outfits. But first off, we are going to start in her room. I did purchase a bunch of Christmas outfits off of Target.com for her, and I really just couldn't help myself. I probably bought way more than I should have, or more than she needed, but I just got really excited. I just really want to make this as special as possible for her. As I'm hanging her clothes up, I realized how crowded her closet was. We have this like bookcase in the bottom of it, and it has all these plastic bins that I use for organizing, but it's just not working out. Things are just kind of getting everywhere. So I'd really love to know what you guys do for your baby's closets. I really need some inspiration, so I would love to hear what you all do for yours and how you keep everything nice and organized. Here, my husband is setting up her Christmas tree for me and getting it all nice and plugged in. This is another thing I ordered off of Target. It was like around $30, I think, but it came with this light pack, and it changes between, you can just have it solid color, solid white, or it switches between the both. I originally thought I was gonna do the one where it like switches between the both, but it was kind of busy, so we ended up just turning it to white and leaving it as white. I also loved this tree skirt I ordered from Target as well. It was only like $10. I love the way that it ended up making that tree look. It was just so much more comfortable. It looked so much more comfortable and cozy with that tree skirt, so I absolutely loved that. I highly recommend it. And here I am just putting her tree topper on, which I think I'd like to get a new tree topper, but I had such a hard time finding a tree topper for that that didn't have like a battery pack, and it just kind of like hangs down the back, so I didn't really like that. But there was Sawyer, you saw, she absolutely loved the Christmas tree. She loves all the lights, and every time we rock her to sleep at night in her chair, she just stares at it, and it's just the sweetest thing. I absolutely love it. That pink garland that you saw also, that was from my sister. She used that to decorate my baby shower, which I loved using it as a garland for her tree because it was just kind of sentimental, and it really brought the memories back of her baby shower and everything she meant to me. But I absolutely love the way that turned out. I just started a load of her clothes and laundry and giving the bedroom a good vacuum, and just finishing that room off. And then next we're gonna go clean the bathroom. So here we are in the bathroom, and first I take everything off of the shelves behind the toilet, give everything a good wipe down, and then we start decorating. This room took me the longest to decorate, and I don't know why. I messed with these two shelves for like 30 minutes just to get it the way that I wanted. It really bothered me. It took me a really long time, but eventually we get there, and I think in the end it turns out looking really good. It just definitely took me a little while. And that's what I suggest. Like, if something's bothering you, like, just keep messing with it, and you'll definitely get it to where you want it. And it definitely takes me multiple times. Some days it even like when I decorate something, I'll think that it's the way that I want it, and then I'll go back the next day and I'll completely redo it anyway. So definitely just keep working with it, and you'll eventually get it the way that you want it. But here I am moving on to the taking off the shower curtain and putting up my Christmas one. This is one of the hardest things for me because I am so short. By the end of this, my arms and my back are killing me. By holding my arms out that long to replace the shower curtain. I really need to get like a small stool or something. I think that would really help me. And here I am moving on to our bedroom. The first thing I'm going to do is change out our sheets and replace those with some Christmas sheets. I was really excited about this. I didn't think that I had any Christmas sheets, and then Sean found these that I had bought at the after Christmas sale at Target last year. So it really made me happy to see that we had sheets. I'm really curious to know if you guys use the loose sheet that comes in your sheet set. We do not use ours because it ends up getting tangled around our feet or thrown at the end of the bed or off the bed completely. So I'm really just curious to know if you guys use yours, and if you don't, do you save them? What do you use them for? I did save mine, and I plan on using it as like a pallet to make for Sawyer so she can lay on the living room floor underneath the tree and play and watch TV and different things like that during the season as I have these sheets out. I really wish our bed wasn't tucked all the way against the wall. It does make making the bed so much harder, but we are so strapped on space in this house. We are literally running out of room. So this is the best thing for us right now, to make our room seem a little bit bigger and have a little more room. But making the bed is become definitely a challenge, being up against the wall. And here I am setting up my nativity scene on top of our dresser in our bedroom. This is one of my all-time favorite Christmas pieces that I decorate with. My family members each gave me a piece of this together all one year, and it just means so much to me. I love everything about it. So here I am putting together my all-time favorite Christmas tree. This Christmas tree is like 7.5 feet tall. You have to put the branches on individually. I know it's a lot of work, but it is the best looking Christmas tree that I have. But it sadly wouldn't fit in our living room this year, so we did have to opt for our 6.5 foot pre-lit tree, which it ended up working better anyway. It was a lot faster to put together, and it fit perfectly in that space. One thing I really want in my forever home is definitely a fireplace. We clearly do not have one in this house, but I highly recommend watching the Yule Log Birchwood edition on Netflix. That has become my all-time favorite thing. I turn that on every morning and it is just so comforting and cozy. I highly recommend it. Okay, so here's a little tip for you. If you have something that is stuck on your wall or your floor from adhesive, definitely get you some lemon essential oils. And what I did was I just dropped a few drops on there, let it sit, rubbed it in really well, and then I got a wet washcloth and I just scrubbed and it easily took it off. That is where a Roomba used to sit, and it had like the docking station, and it left that adhesive stuck on there, and I was finally able to take the time to remove that, and I was so happy that I got it to come off. One of my favorite decorations that I will spend money on is garland. I love this garland. I've had this garland for years. I got it from Hobby Lobby. I'm very curious to know if you guys put garland on your tree. I do see a lot of people who don't put garland on their tree, but I always have. So I'm very curious to know if you use garland, and if you don't use garland, or what's your one decoration on your Christmas tree that you always have to have. So these are all of my meaningful ornaments, the ones that my parents have given me over the years that we've collected, special ones that I've had made or that Sean and I have made together, and we are placing those on our tree. This is an ornament I had made from Shutterfly, and it was our first ultrasound picture of little Miss Sawyer Joe, and I love having that. That is so meaningful to me. I also got an ornament made that is her first Christmas ornament. I got that from an app called Jane, and it was specifically made with her name on it, and I'll show that here in a minute, but I absolutely loved it. All these Hallmark ornaments, they're so meaningful to me, and they're all things that we like. So Sean, he has a whole bunch of guitars that my mom's got him. My favorite Disney movie is Beauty and the Beast, so most of mine are Belle from Beauty and the Beast. But there was that ornament that I had made this year for her first Christmas. I absolutely love it. I love how it looked. Normally we put all of these meaningful ornaments on a tree in our bedroom, but since we're so strapped on space, we were not able to do a tree in our bedroom this year. So we did designate the living room tree for all of our meaningful ornaments. Normally I just decorate it with regular ornaments. I normally have like a gold and silver theme going on, and snowflakes with white, but we were not able to do that this year. So I did want to put all my meaningful ones out, so that's what we did on this tree. And Middle Miss Sawyer Joe, she woke up. I showed her what we were doing. She was really excited, and Sean went and took care of her while I finished decorating this tree. I'd really love to know what family traditions you all make sure to do every year. I would really like to start a list of things that I want to do yearly with Sawyer, so I'm very curious to see what you guys do. I feel like whenever you put up a Christmas tree, you have to vacuum so much because those little green bristles get everywhere. But I am vacuuming up underneath the Christmas tree so I can put the tree skirt on. This tree skirt matches our stockings, and I did get all of those from Hobby Lobby a couple years back. I just love how I think it's like a fake fur looking. I love the color of it. I love everything about it. I just think it really matches the colors of my house, and it works really well. But here we are putting our stockings up, and one for Sean and I, and then one for Sawyer. I'm really excited to be able to fill her stocking this year. So here I am putting the pillow covers on our couch pillows. I got these off of Amazon, and they came in a 2-pack. I really liked the way that they looked. I thought that they matched my colors and my theme perfectly. This was one of the hardest pillows to fit into this pillow cover. The zipper, I had a hard time with the zipper, but eventually I do get it, and I think they worked out perfectly. And we're moving on to the kitchen now. There's not a lot that I do in the kitchen. This is one area in the house that I always struggle with decorating. But I did get these bows from Walmart a couple years back, and I just reuse them every year, and they just have like the twist tie on the back, so they're really easy to put on the cabinet handles, and I think it just adds the perfect amount of Christmas to our kitchen. The kitchen was the final room in the house that we had to decorate, so our whole house is now decorated for Christmas, and it is just giving us all the feels. So we are really excited to be able to share this year with Sawyer and experience her first Christmas. We're really excited, but we really hope you guys loved this video. If you did, please be sure to give it a like, and don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!